this, if something like this take place, right? Quick disclaimer, trading in the financial markets involves a high level of risk. Anything done or said in this video is not by any chance financial advice. Any action taken from the influence of this video, I shall not take responsibility for whatsoever. What it is, it's CXFX speaking. I know most of y'all from Facebook. I promise you guys a free mentorship once we reach 100 subs, but you guys have been begging me on inbox, so I thought I might as well. But I'll probably create a Telegram group where you can discuss and have sort of a community. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is just a quick summary, and we will get into the first topic, which is market structure. Right. Right. So the first question you're probably asking yourself is, what is market structure? Right. In simple terms, well, there isn't any simpler way to put it. It's just market structure. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like the structure of a building, you can simplify it. The structure of a building it's just the way it is. And same thing with market structure. It's just the way it is. And on the internet or social media, this is what they teach you about market structure. This is basically market structure in a nutshell. Right, this is market structure, right? And we can obviously tell that it's bullish. This is bullish market structure, as you can see. Now, we know very well that the market is never this clean. It doesn't move this clean like this. It's definitely not this clean. 99% of the time, it's never this clean. Now, market structure is the same. Is what I want you guys to pick up from this video. Market structure is the same throughout every time frame. As you can see, I'm on the weekly. If I can go to the 1 second, you see the same thing. Just that it's a bit messy, but it's the same thing. Now, obviously, we can tell that the market is creating higher highs and high lows, higher highs and high lows, higher highs and high lows. Alright, now this is obviously a bullish market structure, right? And it's the same thing on a bearish market structure. Alright, now why is market structure so important? Right? Obviously, in a bullish market structure, you want to look for buy opportunities, right? And same is true in a bearish market structure. So, first thing when you approach a trading session, you want to look at your market structure. And obviously, it's never this clean. So I'm gonna try and draw a realistic chart right now. So most of the time it moves some like that. Got manipulation of the lows. Don't worry about that. We'll go into that later, in this session. Good manipulation of the lows. A little redistribution going on. This can also be Elliott wave theory. Yeah, let me just show it in Elliott wave. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is basically Elliott wave theory. We'll also get into that maybe in the next video, right? But this is what we call market structure. This is what it looks like in real time, right? Now, what you need to train your eyes to see is the major structure points. Remember the diagram I drew before? Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a little tip on how to spot major structure. Some people say this is major structure, which is wrong, right? Some people can identify this as major structure. That's wrong, okay? Major structure is where you would place your trend line, and not specifically a trend line, but the outer parts of a structure, if you know what I'm saying. Something, if you were able to draw a line connecting all the points like that, as you can see. Now, this red line, every point that touches this red line is major structure points. Alright, that's how you identify your major structure points. Now, this helps us in spotting major structure points instead of just, and you can also do the same on the upside. I don't know if it will let me to. Alright. Okay. Now this is our major structure points right there. Now with this information, we can draw something like this, purely external structure or major structure. Notice how I'm drawing from major to major structure points. I'm not drawing it from here or there. I'm drawing from major point to another major point. Right? Now this is what it would look like if you were to draw the major or the external structure. Let me just do that. Do something like this. Alright. Now we'll get into this in the next video, but I wanted just to see. I wanted to show you guys how the time frames like correspond to each other, right? So let's look at a live example on Nasdaq. So we're just gonna draw up the major structure points. Alright. Let me take my tool. Okay, major. Okay, first step. This is what I want the beginners to do, but I don't usually do this because I'm used to seeing the exact same thing, So take your red pen. You just draw the touch points until maybe the structure shifts. You do the same thing on the upside. You want to make sure you connect all the points. And now the points that touch your red line are your major structure points. So you have something like this. Okay. Notice how it never touched that, but get into breakup structures and everything in the next video. Now, in cases like this, what you want to do is you want to go for the highest point within a range. We'll get into that in the next video as well. Okay, that should go fucked up. So, major to major, major 1, major 2, major 3 right there, major 4. Alright, as you can see. So, Nasdaq was bullish from about 2020 to about the end of 2021. It has been bullish, obviously, ever since this corona thing, you know. Now I want to get rid of this red thing because it looks ugly. Now, from these points, these pointy points, I can draw my major structure points just to make it a bit clean, like that. Oh, something like that, like that. Right. Now I can get rid of this huge thing right there. Just align that shit. Right. Now, like I said before, this is what a bullish market structure will look like. Now, what happens when bullish changes to bearish? Of course, we'd have something like this. We have something like this take place. Right. Now, this is what we would call a distribution area, or that's where supply was introduced. Alright. But we'll get into everything else, supply and demand, Wyckoff distribution and everything later in this what you call it, later in this mentorship, free mentorship, you know, because I'm a good guy. Alright. So you do the same thing on this bearish trend. Take out my red pen. And I just draw like that. Draw like that. Now take out my highlighter. Draw the points. You can skip the power edge. You use the arrows. You can just draw the point right there. Draw the points. Okay, draw the points. Now notice what's happening right now. Let me get rid of this. Pay attention to what's happening right now. This is what we call a pullback or a retracement. You know. So this on itself tells you something about Nasdaq. What happens in a bearish trend? Price takes out the lows. And what happens in a bullish trend? Price takes out the highs, the major highs. Alright. Now, if we know that in a bearish trend, price is more likely to take out the lows, we can expect the Nasdaq to take out this low in future. Alright. This is what we call generating liquidity. We'll also get into that later on. Alright. But for now, we can say it's just as a target. Right? Price needs to take out that low because it's bearish. Simple as that. Simple as that. Right. Now, the tricky part is the entries. I'm not gonna get into entries now because this video would end up being an hour-long video, you know. So I'm gonna just cut it short now, wrap this shit up. Alright. This is basically order flow. We'll also get into order flow in the next video. Order flow is something like that. You wanna see the next leg to the downside. You know, a leg like a trading range. I like to refer to them as a leg. We'll also get into that later in the video. Right. This is your leg. This is the foot of the leg, right? We're also going to do everything in deeper detail in the next video, alright? But for now, I'm gonna leave you guys with this. Price will create a pullback and take out the low, right? Price will take out the low because it's bearish. Simple as that. You know, unless something like this happens, that box, unless we have another box going on right here, where price is more likely to shift from bearish to bullish. All right. So that's it for now. How long is 15-minute video? Okay. So that's it for now. We'll get in deeper in the next video in terms of these pullbacks and protected highs, major points and lows, you know, and liquidity points. All right. So I'll leave you guys with this for now. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, drop a like and a comment. I really appreciate that, because this is a free mentorship, by the way. So I really appreciate your feedback. All right.